right, so question the first. Neil, that's always a nice way to start a question. Neil, I would like to run ads for my product. It has got variations. How should I set up those variations, or how should I set up my PPC campaigns given that I've got variations? All right, so, well, that's going to depend on your actual product. So what you'll find is there's going to be kind of two different ways of approaching this. Let me kind of give you, well, so here's some potential variations. T-shirts is the easiest one to wrap your head around when you're thinking about variations, okay? So you can run your Amazon PPC on the main top level parent, which would be T-shirt. So that's going to be your main top level parent between your parent-child relationship, which is okay, but I believe you're much, much better off running it for things like, let's go a little bit deeper, for men. Running it on that next level. So who the thing is for, or what the thing is for, versus the actual thing when it relates to this. So I would go for that. T-shirts for men. Let's just see what's going on here. Where are we? Amazon.com. So you can see heaps and heaps of people running their ads on it right here. So I'd be tempted to go for that. But I think if you could, I would go one deeper as well. I would do it on that. So now you've got another level of running the ads. So if it were me setting up a variation-based PPC campaign, I would set up two separate campaigns. The first campaign would be a top-level thing-related campaign, T-shirts. Okay, I'd set up a T-shirt campaign with a very, very low bid so that I wasn't going to blow my load, so to speak. Running adverts on that particular one, I'd do that. And then I'd also do a much more targeted one, T-shirts for men, and then the size. So who it's for, what it's for, etc., depending on what you're selling. But the more targeted, the better with PPC. So I would set up that. I would keep them separate because Amazon likes that. It will reward you for doing that. And I would bid more aggressively on the hyper-specific search terms I was going to go after. So very, very loose on like that top level one, the parent one, and very aggressive on the child related ones, and spend more money. You will absolutely make a higher ROI on the search terms where you're much more specific about what you're going after. But there will be absolutely people what search for that top level thing like T-shirts as well. So by having that kind of loosey-goosey campaign, very, very low bid, you'll still be in the game, okay? I'm going to talk more about PPC later on tonight. For some reason, lots and lots of PPC related questions, but that's how I would handle that if I had variations. Two campaigns, parent, broad, targeted, narrow. I'd do it that way. That video was taken from my normal Monday night open forum Q&A session where the 2,000 plus members of the Aussie online entrepreneurs jump on a call together and they just ask me heaps and heaps of questions and I answer for them live. If you'd like to find out more about joining us at the Aussie online entrepreneurs, we've got over 2,000 members and growing. We're the fastest growing e-commerce community here in Australia. Then you can find out more by going to www.aussieonlineentrepreneur.com.au. See you next time.